The man was visiting a cemetery to pay respects to his parents. Just as he set down the offerings, a cat suddenly jumped out, startling him. He took a few steps back, and the cat immediately pounced on the food and began eating. As he looked at the little cat, the man suddenly noticed that the curve of its mouth looked a bit like his mother's. So he made a quick decision: he would take the cat home and raise it. He was a novelist, someone who didn't like talking to people or going to crowded places. After bringing the cat home, he was suddenly hit with a new idea. What if the main character of his next suspense novel was a cat assassin? Once he finished the basic outline, he called his editor. They agreed he would deliver the manuscript within the month. After finishing the first chapter, he turned around and saw the cat staring at him. Instantly, new inspiration struck. This was the aura of murder. As he continued to observe the cat's behavior, ideas kept pouring in. He stayed up all night writing. The next morning, his editor mailed him a cat behavior guidebook. The man flipped through it casually, then turned to see the cat hiding behind the door, watching him. When he walked over to check, the cat ran to the corner of the wall. Then, his foot stepped on some scattered cat food. Without thinking much, he picked up the food and threw it into the trash. But to his surprise, this action angered the cat. It flipped over the trash can, thinking he was a bad human for wasting food. From the man's point of view, it looked like the cat was trying to frame him. Once again, inspiration hit. He quickly jotted down the idea. Over the next few days, he kept finding cat food at his doorstep. He opened the guidebook and read that cats offer food as a gift when they see someone as their leader. He looked back at the cat. More inspiration bloomed in his mind. He sat down and began typing furiously. Caught up in the creative flow, he ignored everything: the cat's meows, the editor's calls, nothing could distract him. But ever since the man adopted her, the cat had also been watching him. She soon realized that he often forgot to eat. Many of her siblings had died of hunger. Was this big cat not afraid of starving? She remembered what her older sister once taught her: if someone takes care of you, you must return the favor. So she filled her mouth with a big bite of cat food and carried it to his door. But he threw it away, which made her furious. She decided she would repay him and then leave. But since he refused to eat the food, she began scratching the door wildly out of frustration. With no other choice, she offered him a full bowl of food. At that moment, the man happened to walk out. Because of the non-stop writing and skipped meals, he collapsed the second he stepped outside. The cat was startled. She rushed over and bit his sleeve, trying to tell him that food was nearby. Finally, the man moved. He grabbed a handful of cat food and shoved it into his mouth.